CI on the clock continues as we focus on the Atlanta Falcons with pick number 6 in the NFL draft. Ray Crawford here with managing editor Pete Fiutak. And Few, for the offense for the Falcons, pretty decent from the passing standpoint. 7th in the league, dead last though in rushing. Who's out there that can make this team better?
Didn't help too much as Steven Jackson got hurt, but yeah, the defense needs help too. I mean, this is a team that needs a little more help than I think people thought. They need a pass rusher. They would love it if somehow Jadeveon Clowney slipped to this spot. It's not going to happen, but that would be a beautiful thing in their world. They need pass rushing, pass rushing, pass rushing, but they also need offensive line help. The running game, like you mentioned, didn't work. They need help in the interior, and they really need help at offensive tackle. Jake Matthews would be a perfect selection for them. Matt Ryan could really use a little more time to operate. Sam Baker has been a disaster for them. They've signed Mike Johnson, but he's not a special player. Matthews would be the right fit, but we have him going earlier in this draft. If he slides here, no-brainer. Greg Robinson or Jake Matthews would go here in a heartbeat if they're still on the board.
Well, no question. They had one of the worst NFL offensive lines in the league last year. Who do you think ultimately, though, is going to be there for them?
Again, if Matthews or Greg Robinson slides here, it's done easy. Taylor Lewan, though, is a guy who had a very, very nice combine, and he's sort of rising up the charts a little bit. Will come a little bit cheaper than those other two guys. Might be kind of seen as kind of that third guy in the mix, but he would look every bit as good as those two did in workouts this offseason. He is sound. He's a perfect technician. He is that type of guy who you can put on either left or right side, stick him there for the next 10 years, and he will be a rock-solid player maker for you. And he's not going to be the most exciting guy. He's not necessarily going to be that guy who's going to automatically make that running game better. They need their running backs to stay healthy. They need Matt Ryan to be better. And again, their defense is going to need help. That can come later in the draft. But you take Lewan, don't worry about it. But again, I keep mentioning this, if Matthews or Greg Robinson are there, that's the pick.
Getting help one piece at a time there in Atlanta. A few thanks very much. For more first-round team-by-team previews, be sure to check out the other videos in our series, CI on the Clock, only on CampusInsiders.com.